Huh? Is this recording? All right, we're recording. Yeah, baby. TLN Podcast Episode 2. And I'm here with the founder, the creator, the brains behind the TLN, which stands for Toda La Noche. Once a month, the first Saturday of every month, salsa event, salsa, world famous salsa party, world famous, I guess you could just call it what, just a dancing party? Salsa dance?
Yeah, salsa party.
Nicholas Messina in the building, salsa event. And yeah, we're trying to do this podcast after every TLN event, after every Toda La Noche event. So the last one that we just had was August the 6th, which is about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so yeah, this is number 2. And we're going to get it in the slot. We're going to put it on the YouTube channel. That's where you can find this thing. I guess if you find it, it's because you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're getting some videos on the YouTube channel more and more of the event. So you guys go on there. So yeah, man. So we weren't able to do this podcast. We usually try to do it like, I guess, that Sunday or that week after we do it, but things get busy. But yeah, man. So Nick, dude, what do you think was great about this last event? Well, I guess we'll talk about like the cool things you liked, and then we'll go into the things that kind of got under your skin. You know, because obviously it's never perfect, right? It can always be better.
Yeah, it's always a work in progress. It was a great event. We had a really nice turnout, which is always nice, and the music was on point, so all the DJs were doing their thing, which was excellent, and there's just a general energy in the room, which was really enjoyable, and that's really what it's all about. At the end of the day, admissions paid, that could be nice. Sometimes you make money, but the night just doesn't feel right. Sometimes you get less attendance, but it still feels like a great night. I would take that any day over a ton of admissions, but the energy being off. But so I would say the energy was on point. It felt like a real party. It felt like everybody was in there with a great attitude, a great spirit, and it was a win.
People just rocked it.
Yeah, it was a win. I felt really good about the song selections, and the dance floor just had a buzz, so it was great.
Yeah, I mean, when I thought it was, when we were prepping, there was a lot of things that were going on. We were just like, oh, I guess we can get to that part. But
did we? I don't know. Did we have any big hiccups? I don't. Oh, we had lighting. Yeah, the light.
Yeah,
so
the lighting
light
thing was an issue.
Down. Yeah. There's always some hurdles that we have to overcome in the setup phase.
But as far as the setup went, yeah, it was really smooth. Like everybody just knocked it out.
It's getting better and better every month. Yeah, easier and easier.
This is like one of those things where, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like this is one of those parties where you think it could actually get crazier if it was more than once a month? Because the fact that it's once a month makes it seem like it's like one of those like, it's coming, get ready.
Yeah, I think a once a month frequency definitely keeps it interesting and fresh, and it makes it more of a go-to, right? Like it comes and you don't really want to miss it because there's not going to be one for a while, and so I think that definitely helps with our overall attendance and allure. But it would be great to add an additional event to the month and do a bi-weekly or every other week kind of a frequency. I mean, that I would love that. I don't know how that would affect the reception of the event, but I think that we have a good enough time where it would be nice to offer at that frequency for sure.
Yeah, that would be great. If any of you guys listening out there, by the way, we are looking for other venues to start hosting more events. I mean, if you guys have ever been to a TLN event, like the setup is basically locked down. Like the team is there, and yeah, I guess we're actually asking anybody out there, promoters, people with, like lots of real estate in New York City that are just like, yeah, I have a space right in the middle of Manhattan. You should come over here right now and do an event here and we'll work it out. Yeah, you guys just contact us, hit us up, and yeah, shameless plug right here. Well, that's the thing. It's really hard to find a freaking new a venue that's gonna like be able to you'll be able to live there and like grow. And I think like that's the biggest like issue as far as Manhattan goes. New York City parties. You could always do a party in Queens or Brooklyn, but it just doesn't have the same pizzazz. I don't know.
Yeah, finding a space in the city is definitely a challenge. Most venues that have bars in place, they have high overhead, they have staffing costs, they want a lot of money.
Yeah, the last thing on their mind is to want to have a salsa event in their place.
Yeah, for people who will not, be buying drinks or generating,
That they're gonna be dancing
revenue
more.
at the bar, and they're going to be just turning it into a sweatbox without actually supporting the venue. It makes it unsuccessful recipe for event organizing.
Makes it definitely tough. I remember this last event. The craziest thing was that it was, for those of you who don't live in New York, for the past like 3 weeks, it just stopped. But for the past week, we had a heat wave that was ballistic. It was like literally you walk outside and you just start to like sweat. Like it was like down south, really hot weather, and this was one of those days where it fell on that. It actually rained that day, and I thought that because it rained, it would be cooler, but no, it rained, and then it just got more humid, and so this is one of those parties where being indoors was great. It actually worked. I think it worked to our advantage because people were like, yo, let's go inside versus like let's go to the park. People still go outside during the summer, but it was hot, and we had the ACs blasting and everything, and it still became a sweat box in there. We were dying.
Yeah, there's no way around. You get 300 people in a room exerting themselves, producing a lot of heat energy. There's no way around it getting hot. It's when the room gets that hot, it just means everyone's having a good time until they're leaving, which didn't happen, right? I mean,
it was a big. I thought there was more people that came out this month than the last month.
Oh yeah, definitely. This was an anniversary kind of a turnout for some odd reason. The last 3 months have been very successful for us, and hopefully that maintains.
Hopefully the consistency definitely stays. I mean, doing stuff like this, obviously putting out more content, just trying to build the brand, and I guess that's definitely helping it. The more content you put out, somebody's gonna like run into it, and I guess if you gravitate towards this type of stuff, then you're into it. You're just like, oh my god, another video. Hopefully these last couple videos that we're putting out, like you can see the sweat and the people dancing. I think the last 2 that I put out, I don't know, did you see them yet?
I haven't. I saw. Yeah, I did. I did see the videos.
You can't really see the sweat that much, but sometimes you can see it. But
no,
kinda
what
cool.
I'd really like to do is maybe invest in a wide-angle lens and
Really?
allow us to get closer to the dancers, but still have a nice vantage point.
Wider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
Yeah, that might be nice. But all in all, the event has been going really well, and it's been really well received. And I think, that's what we're there to do, is just have fun, have a party, make it, and make sure that we're accommodating people with atmosphere and good music and hospitality, and really try to go above and beyond for everybody, because that's what an event should be.
Yeah, a salsa dancing extravagance. So like, okay, yeah. So for the rest of the event, I think that was the only issue. I mean, we had the fans on, we had the AC blasting. It was really hot. People still dug it though, and what else? What were the things that irked you? I'm trying to think. It's been like 3 weeks, so I'm just like, what? What were some of the things? I thought the music was great, super on point. Shout out to the DJs who rocked it. DJ, obviously you were there. DJ Nick Messina, DJ Rudy Acosta, aka the Power Love, DJ Mustachio, holding it down. Those guys, that combination right there, man. Like I don't think there's any other party that they can kind of throw that in there.
Yeah, you definitely get a nice variety. I think each one of us has a completely different palette to pull from, and it's something for everybody, and that's how it should be.
It kind of reminds me of like the Avalanches. You know that group?
No.
They're like a 6 DJ team from Australia. But like when they perform, I guess they come all together. I think only like 3 guys make the albums or something, 2 guys. But they perform like all 6 of them. I don't know, weird. For salsa, that would be like, yeah, this is like the closest thing. 3 guys.
But we have been going later and later, which is something that, you know, it's sort of a double-sided sword. You know, I like being there late and just keeping it going, because it sort of helps me procrastinate on the actual breaking down of the event, which I find
Tedious.
entirely grueling and just exhausting.
I feel like it's gotten easier, actually. Like the breakdown setup.
Yeah, but it's still taxing.
I used to hate it. I was like, this is horrible. Oh, we gotta break this down.
It's still pretty much a 2-day recovery for me. My body is just not right for 2 to 3 days.
It used to be worse, though.
It did. That's gotten a little better.
I used to like literally have to like lay in bed for like 12 hours straight or something, and not get out of bed on Sunday.
Yeah.
And just sit there and just sit. I don't know, like an Epsom salt bath soaking for like hours. So we got a couple of things coming up. I guess we're gonna wrap it up. There's nothing else really to talk about, right? Is there anything else we're missing?
Not much. Just the next event, which
fun party. The next one is September. What is it? September 2nd, 3rd?
3. I don't. Let's
look at the calendar. What is it? Is it the 3rd? Yeah, September 3rd.
September 3rd, and we've modified the hours in acknowledgement of the New York Salsa Congress. We're going to shift the hours from 5 to midnight. We'll probably run over that in time.
But yeah, the official hours are 5 p.m. to midnight, September the 3rd, which is the first Saturday of September.
So basically, you can come out, have some social dances, and, you know, get warmed up and lay some groundwork and meet some new people, and then make your way over to the Congress at some point and enjoy whatever's being offered there that evening. And when it closes, which I think it closes around 2 or 3, which I think is fairly early. If that's the case,
yeah, they're doing like what, till 3, which is weird.
Yeah.
The New York Salsa Congress, you know, it's once a year. They always hold it during Labor Day weekend, and I guess we're just trying to, with these new hours, we're trying to just, you know, because everybody from all around the world will show up, and not everybody's just gonna go to the Congress. So, you know, it's a nice option to say, hey, like, if I just want to go to like a nice homegrown New York salsa party that you know people have been going to every week. Because this is the thing, like this is obviously a worldwide known event, and yeah, some people just wanted to go to that. So yeah, it's nice to cater to that, because we know I get that a lot of people are gonna go to the Salsa Congress, but that's only people who like live in New York. Like, people who know Toda La Noche, people who live here, like, oh, I go to Toda La Noche every month, man. I'm gonna go to the Congress. So yeah, all the locals, you know, you're still welcome, but you know, I just hate hearing all the trash talk from the locals. Why are you trying to throw a party during the Salsa Congress? It's just like, yeah, man, you've been here your whole life. Like, there's people that actually just don't want to, you know, go to the Congress. So.
Well, my friend Lewis, you know, he owns the event, and
yeah, Lewis is good shout out to Lewis.
Yeah, we're good friends, and we've spoken about, you know, what's going to be, you know, what's taking place, and we put a plan together that we think is sort of fair for everybody, and that sort of offers everyone the best chance at just enjoying themselves over the course of the weekend. So if you're in town and you want to come and experience some of the vibe with us, please do. And who knows, maybe we'll head over to the Congress with you guys post breaking everything down and get some dances in there and have some fun. You never know what's going to happen with us, so just come out and we'll have a good time.
Yeah, this event, obviously, I assume that, I think we're going to go till obviously past midnight. It might die down early, or it might continue, but I mean, I don't think we'd make the Congress by 3 a.m.
Well, we'll see what happens. You know, a lot of people don't like shelling out a lot of money to go to a Congress to dance with people that they see all the time, so they might come with us, and some people, those hours between 5 and midnight, I don't think social dancing starts until midnight.
That is true.
At the Congress, so that's a good opportunity for like people who just want to be dancing and meeting people and having fun and getting some reps in. You come through, bring your own booze, have a little drink.
Yeah, BYOB.
Socialize, listen to some good music. We're gonna have all DJs on deck. We're gonna be playing some really great music and having some really great dances and some really cold beverages and just doing what we do, which is, party.
Salsa, baby. Yeah, man. Lots of good stuff coming up for this next event. If you guys are in town in New York City, please come scope it out. Toda La Noche, every first Saturday of the month. Next event is September the 3rd. You guys can, hit us up on YouTube, or you can check us out on Facebook, the Toda La Noche page.
Hit us up on Facebook, like that page. I think we're getting to 2,000 likes, which I get, on one hand doesn't seem like a lot, but on the other hand, they're completely organic.
Yeah, these are actually people who there's no like Facebook manipulation. It's like they found it because they wanted to see the event.
Yeah, we don't pay for clicks. Any one of those likes happened because somebody wanted to push that button.
And it's interesting that we're getting like, there's like literally like 2 or 3 clicks a week, 2 or 3 likes. And, obviously after the event, you'll have like a good 10 or 15. But yeah, that's awesome. Like us on that Facebook page.
Yeah, push us up.
Yeah, right now, big on the Facebook, big on the YouTube. And, obviously, if we need to, we have a Twitter and all that. But
Instagram is there, the Twitter handle's there.
If we need to jump on that. I still don't get Snapchat, man. I have no idea why people use that. It's like, why? Facebook is good enough. I like YouTube. But, whatever. We'll see. All right, so that's it. We're going to wrap it up. Anything else you want to say, Nicholas Messina?
No, I'm good. If you've been coming, keep on coming. And, thank you. And, we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
And yeah, once again, any of you real estate moguls or anything like that have a nice venue for us to throw another event, hit us up. All right, so that's it. Wrapping it up. I am Mustachio. This is Nicholas Messina. We'll see you guys at the event September the 3rd, 5 p.m. to midnight. Toda La Noche. Keeping the momentum going. Talking to you guys later on, and we're peacing out. Boom, that's it.